Law Brain YouTube channel. Nowadays we hear a lot of news where the patients as well as the patient relatives complain about the doctors as well as the hospital for the alleged wrong service given to them. Because of this, the doctors as well as the hospitals are getting blamed, and this is affecting their professional career. In USA, many doctors, especially OG doctors after 50 years, do not practice to avoid such complaints. And today, we have an expert with us who deals with medical legal cases, consumer cases in all the consumer courts all over India. And he has written a lot of books regarding this field. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure having you, sir.
Thank you.
He is Advocate Mr. Sammy Abraham, who is a consultant to many institutions, and he has been in this field for more than 30 years. And it's a pleasure to have him here. And on behalf of you, I put forward some questions to him. Sir, in recent times when I read newspapers, I find that patients as well as the patients' relatives ransack the hospitals, assault the doctors for the allegation of wrong service given to them. And sometimes government is also supporting such thing to quell the angry mass. So what is the legal protection for the doctors as well as the hospital to do their service freely without any fear like any other professions?
Yes, nowadays it becomes a common factor that under the guise of deficiency of service or alleged deficiency of service, people take law and order in their own hands. In a recent happening in Max Hospital, Delhi, a mass of more than 1,000 people gathered together to agitate against the so-called deficiency of service committed by a single doctor who is working, one of the doctors working in that Max Hospital. Now the government is also, without going into the merit of the case, they cancelled the very license given to the hospital. Whereas, thanks to the judiciary, next day the license was restored, because a government cannot cancel the registration of a hospital just because there is one allegation against one doctor that's also not proved against him. The case is very simple. Two premature babies were declared dead. Instead, they were found there is some life in one of the babies.
Okay.
But scientifically and professionally in medical science, these 500 grams babies, premature babies, less than 30 years of gestation period, it is very difficult to resuscitate the life. Even all the people know that, but even then there is a huge crowd. In some places in India, especially in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, they brought a special law to protect and safeguard the interest of the medical professionals plus medical care institutions. Not only doctors, it also safeguards the interest of the hospitals. Now this is a special law where in the state of Tamil Nadu, the state of Karnataka, the state of Andhra Pradesh passed a special law stipulating that if there is any report of violence against a doctor and hospital, 3 years minimum rigorous imprisonment is there. It can go up to 10 years also. The very important point is this offence is not bailable. So I would request each doctor, hospitals to educate themselves in their various associations. They are having Medical Association of India, state medical associations, units, etc. to make aware of the provisions of this law. Plus, we have to make awareness to the police personnel also if there is a reported case of violence against an hospital or a doctor. Number two, I would request and recommend that a board describing about this act and possible imprisonment punishment, explaining the provisions in a conspicuous place in an hospital for the knowledge of the patient not to resort to violence. If the law says, if you are having some grievance or aggrievance, you can go and approach the judicial body for appropriate remedial measures. There are consumer forums there, you can go and report, you can give a complaint. There are authorities are there, you can make a complaint. But not to resort to violence or assaulting the medical professionals, because the law is always hanging on your head. I would be very thankful to the viewers for patiently listening my lecture. I trust that my explanation to various questions will be very useful. If you want further queries, you can visit my website www.lawbrain.in. You can also get my books available from the website. You can contact me through email also. It's also available in my website for any query. I am eagerly waiting for your feedback so that I can improve upon all my presentation in future. Thank you very much.